Another episode of By Design. Evan here. We're gonna talk about the MOF Guard. We're gonna talk about the MOF Guard. So MOF, or moment of fling. MOF means moment of fling. As the tire rotates through either mud or debris on the road, it flings, right? So fenders cover that. So a fender is a moment of fling device. But when it comes to some of the components that we wanted to keep visible, like the suspension and the battery, we wanted to protect it in an elegant way, but we also didn't want a gnarly, gross looking rear fender that just exists here, right? Because the back of the bike is really light. There's a lot of nice lines in it, and we didn't want something that kind of ruined that. So how we approached it was, we split the function between the two parts. So this is our rear fender, which does a decent amount of lifting when it comes to protection of debris and things like that. And then the MOF Guard, which is tucked up under here, adds form to this area. So you can see our 3-panel type of design detail that you see on a lot of our parts, so that this is reflected on the seat, on the bodywork, on the skid pan, on the fenders. So it's also part of this part. It does a lot of heavy lifting to protect the battery and the suspension from your moment of fling debris that gets spit up into this area. Funny story about this flat spot. So you have this little detail all the way up there. It's something that we argued about for a couple days. It's actually to relocate lighting and the license plate if anyone ever wanted to do it. Haven't seen anyone do it. We never told anyone that that's what it's for, but it's there, and that's why it exists. It's one of those details that we're really passionate about that just gets kind of sucked up into the whole bike. But that's what makes the district so unique and so special, is that we get to argue about things that don't matter. It's a very, very minimal part, but it does a lot of that heavy lifting to keep components clean up front. There's 4 bolts on the inside here that are a little bit tricky to get to, but if you ever wanted to take the MOF Guard off, you go in here and you undo these. Or if you ever wanted to remake this part, or maybe like an aftermarket person wanted to create something really, really cool, it'd be a way to do it. A nice guard that kind of formed through this whole piece. But yeah, so that's the MOF Guard and its function and some of the story behind it. You can tell by the way it is that it works. That's a land simmer, by the way.